Seattle Mariners baseball brings us to Great American Field here in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. As the Mariners finally snapped their 5-game losing streak last night and force a rubber match here this afternoon on a beautiful Sunday with the roof closed here in Milwaukee. Take a look at the series recap at this point. Milwaukee won on Friday 5-2. And Mariners finally got the bats going in yesterday's game with a few home runs, including a big day for Mitch Garver. Jacob Junis will get the start today for Milwaukee. He started in one game and it was a loss. 4 innings pitched for him. Gave up 9 runs. 9.0 ERA, that is. J.P. Crawford set to lead things off here for the Mariners, batting a $189 on the early going. Had a hit in yesterday's game, and the first pitch of the ball game is underway with a strike to J.P. Crawford.
First pitch.
1 for 4 in yesterday's game for J.P. Still looking to get his bat going here on the early going of the season. The rubber match here in a 3-game set between the Mariners and the Brewers as Crawford turns on this one and sends it foul quickly. 0-2. Pretty good crowd on tap here on a Sunday afternoon. Game 3 of this 3-game set. 0-2 pitch to Crawford, strike 3 call. A 3-pitch strikeout to start the game, and there's one away. And now here is Julio. Rough start to the season for him as well, batting a $182 as he fouls the first pitch off to the right, 0-1. Still looking for that first home run of the season. Mariners will be in Toronto after this series concludes, starting tomorrow. 3-game set with the Blue Jays, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to wrap up this road trip. First road trip of the year for Seattle. Julio goes the other way, foul, 0-2. 5 straight strikes to start the game for Junis. No balls and 2 strikes. Julio takes strike 3 now. Back-to-back backwards Ks to start the game, and there's 2 up and 2 down with 2 strikeouts on 6 strikes. Take a look at our umpire cam here tonight. Julio couldn't pull the trigger, and now here is Jorge Polanco. 6 straight strikes for 2 straight strikeouts, and there's a strike called at the top of the zone. Polanco batting .323 to start the year, off to a good start here in a Mariners uniform. The 0-1 swing and a miss. And don't look now, but Jacob Junis is 1 strike away from an immaculate inning. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing. He went around. It's an immaculate inning to start the game off for Junis. 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts. Immaculate to start the game for Jacob Junis. How about it? Underway here in Wisconsin. No score. Brian Wu will get the start today for the Mariners. 1 start under his belt. He is 0 for 1. He pitched 5 innings against Cleveland, lost that game. He had 4 strikeouts. No earned runs as well. Christian Yelich will begin things for Milwaukee here in the bottom of the first. Mariners go down 1-2-3 and an immaculate inning by Junis. And now it's Brian Wu's turn to start this game off. First pitch to Christian Yelich is high, 1 ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Mariners come in 3-6 on the season, getting their 3rd win last night here over Milwaukee. Snapped a 5-game losing streak.
2 balls.
It's high, 2-0. They got swept by Cleveland at home. They lost the finale against the Red Sox as well. They hadn't lost since the 3rd game of the until the 3rd game of the season. As Yelich takes downstairs, he's ahead 3-0 to start the game with Sal Frelick waiting on deck. 3 balls and no strikes to Yelich. Takes a strike right down the middle. Still way ahead. 3-1 is not in there apparently. It was a strike, called a ball, and Yelich walks to start the game. And now here's Sal Frelick. Runner on with nobody out.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball one. Hey. 1-0 pitch. Frelick takes a cutter for a strike. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yelich on over at first, the leadoff walk. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Sal Frelick. He's grounded foul to the left, 1-2. Check on Yelich over there, back easily. 6-game road trip here for the Mariners, about halfway through. This is game 3 as they look to take the series here in Milwaukee. The 1-2 pitch, Frelick fouls it back. They'll do it again at 1-2. Frelick batting a .182 to start the year. Yelich on over at first, the 1-2 pitch, strike 3 call. There's one away here in the first. Wu gets his first strikeout. And now William Contreras to the plate. First pitch to Contreras. Runner takes off. It's a strike, and the throw to second is not in time. A stolen base for Christian Yelich. And there's a runner in scoring position here for Milwaukee with 1 away in the first. Good jump. Contreras batting a .143 this season. Takes high, 1-1. Early threat here for Milwaukee. Runner on second with 1 out in the first. One in there. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Backdoor cutter and a good one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here to William Contreras. Runner on second here with 1 out. Swing and a little poke job to the right, and Rojas has got it for out number 2. Let's take a look at the Brewers starting lineup. You just saw the first 3 hitters. Willie Adames, the cleanup man, will stand in now, followed by Jake Bowers and Rhys Hoskins. And the bottom third will be Gregory Mitchell, Monasterio, and Bryce Terang. Willie Adames set to stand in, the cleanup man here for Milwaukee. Runner on second with 2 out. Christian Yelich is the guy out there. First pitch in there. 98 miles an hour, 0-1.
Ball 1.
This is off the plate. A ball and a strike. Adames has been hitting good to start the year. .333 coming into play today. Yelich off of second, the 1-1. Adames slaps it the other way. That is going to be fair down the right field line. Yelich will come around to score easily. Adames into second. It's an RBI double. And it's 1-0 Milwaukee in the first. First RBI, the first double of the season for Adames. And his hot start to the year continues. He puts the Brewers on top 1-0 here in the first inning. Now that'll make way to Jake Bowers here. Runner on second, 2 out and a run home. First pitch to Bowers clips the zone, 0-1. 2 home runs and 3 RBIs for Bowers. Batting .286 on the early season. Breaking ball clips the zone, 0-2. Strike 3 called, top of the zone. So Wu limits the damage to just 1, but Willie Adames puts the Brewers on top first here in the first. It's 1-0 Milwaukee after 1. Mitch Haniger is set to begin here in the second inning, batting .226 in the early season with a couple of home runs and 5 RBIs. Mariners trail 1-0 here early in Milwaukee in the rubber match of this 3-game set. First pitch here to Haniger to start the inning is in there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
10 strikes in a row to start the game for Junis. He threw an immaculate inning in the first. Starts Haniger off with a strike here. No balls and a strike. Left side, good. Backhand over there at third. And the throw across will be in time, 1 away. 105 miles an hour off the bat of Haniger. He just spiked it into the ground, and Monasterio was able to make the play. And now here is Ty France, who has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs through the first 2 series plus. France takes high, 1 ball and no strikes.
That's ball 2.
2-0. Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead over the Yankees. Seattle will be in Toronto tomorrow to take on the Blue Jays. Game 1 of a 3-game set. All 3 games here on Root Sports Northwest. 2 balls and no strikes. Breaking ball hit foul to the right. And it's hitter's count now here to Ty France at 2-1. In the dirt.
3.
France in the driver's seat at 3-1 with Cal Raleigh waiting on deck. Ball 4. Good at bat there from Ty France. First Mariner base runner of the ball game. Via the walk here by Ty France. And that'll make way to Cal Raleigh. Raleigh batting .214 to start the year. 1 home run came in this series. He was in game 1. He's got a couple RBIs under his belt as well. One ball, no strikes. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. So after he couldn't miss the strike zone through his first 10 pitches, he struggled here against France, and now Raleigh ahead 2-0. Strike at the top of the zone, 2-1. So now hitters count to Cal. Two-one pitch, foul back, 2-2 now here to Cal Raleigh. 1-0 Milwaukee here in the second. Runner on first is Ty France with 1 away. He reached via the walk. 2-2 here to Cal, breaking ball, fouled away, he'll do it again. Another 2-2. Swinging a ground ball back towards the middle. Good play to step on the back for 1. And on to first, a double play. A good at-bat results in a bad result. A double play turned up the middle. 6 unassisted to 3. Ends the frame for Milwaukee. Rhys Hoskins set to lead things off for the Brewers. Bottom 2, 1-0 Milwaukee on top. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game set between the Mariners and the Brewers. Hoskins off to a good start this year, batting .318 in the early going. First pitch here from Brian Wu to start the second is hit on the ground to the left side and passed into left. Raley gets to it quickly, holds him to a single. A leadoff base hit for Rhys Hoskins here to start the second. Little chopper down the line, and the play couldn't be made over there. So a leadoff base hit makes way to Garrett Mitchell, who hit a home run earlier in the series back in game 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 0-1. 96 miles an hour there. So a runner on first with nobody out for Mitchell. No balls in a strike. Mitchell takes a strike, and he's behind 0-2. 5 for 10 over his past 3 games. Runner on first. The 0-2 pitch, yanked foul. We'll do it again at 0-2. Inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Wu. Swinging a ground ball towards second. This could be 2. Flip to JP for 1. His turn is not in time. Mitchell beats it out. So a fielder's choice up the middle. Polanco tried to turn it with JP. Speed by Mitchell up the base path keeps him at first. There's one away here for Andrew Monasterio, the third baseman, who is batting $130 on the season. 1 out with 1 on. Here for Bryan Woo and Seattle. First pitch is high, 1 ball in, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check on Mitchell over there, dives back in safely. Slide step and a pitch out, nothing's going on with Mitchell. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on first here with 1 out in the second. Ball 3, 3-0 to Monasterio with Bryce Terang waiting on deck. I'm assuming Monasterio has the don't swing sign, and he takes a strike. 3-1. Still way ahead is Monasterio. There's, oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure the entire ball was in the strike zone. They call it a ball. Runners on first and second here with 1 out. And now here's Bryce Terang. First pitch, Terang fouls it away, 0-1. Still without a homer on the year, just 1 RBI, batting $192. Runners on first and second here with 1 out, thanks to a gift by the home plate umpire. Swinging a foul ball to the left, 0-2. The ball's at 2 strikes. Oh my goodness! Bryan Woo starting to get fed up. That is multiple times already that we've had a strike called a ball, and now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Downstairs, 2-2. And how does that affect a hitter and a pitcher in this sense when you know an umpire is not going to call an obvious strike? Slap foul to the left, they'll do it again. Just missed downstairs. That one was a ball, and it's full count now. And an at-bat that should have ended a few pitches ago. 3-2 with Yelich waiting on deck. Inside, ball 4. So Bryan Woo thought he had a strikeout. He should have had a strikeout. Instead, back-to-back walks as a result of the home plate umpire, and they're loaded for Yelich. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch hammered to right field, down the line, hooking, fair. Into the corner it goes. 3 runs are going to score. 4-0 Milwaukee. And you can thank the home plate umpire for that. Yelich clears the bases. Fair by about a foot. Home plate umpire having an impact on this game early. Runner on second with 1 out for Frelick. 4-0 Milwaukee. Frelick fouls it away. I'm not sure much more you can do. Woo is basically throwing them right down the middle. He got 2 potential called strike 3s, called balls that loaded the bases, and then Yelich made him pay. 1-1. Frelick takes a strike. There you go. You finally call one. 1-2.
Ball 2.
Oh my goodness. Another one, this time high. He's basically going to throw it right down the middle to get any call here. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Sal Frelick. This is down. Full count. Full count offering to Sal Frelick. Swinging a fly ball left field. Raley with a long run. Gets there. Holds the runner at second base. Yelich stays put. 2 away here in the second now for William Contreras. Contreras is 0 for 1 as he fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. Went 0 for 5 in yesterday's game with 3 strikeouts. There's a strike called, 0-2. Ryan Wu looks to get out of the inning. No balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball with a pop-up. Shallow center. Julio gets there. Julio showing off the range in center. But Christian Yelich, thanks to the help of the home plate umpire, makes it 4-0. Milwaukee on top. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 3rd inning. Brewers jump in front 4-0. Luke Raley set to begin. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here for Seattle against Jacob Junis, who now has a 4-run lead to work with. Christian Yelich cleared the bases with a 3-run double in the bottom of the second. It's set up by the home plate umpire. 1 ball and no strikes. Raley hits a fly ball straight away center field. Terang barely has to move. 1 away. That was actually Garrett Mitchell at center. Excuse me. 1 out.
The designated hitter, Mitch.
Now here's Mitch Garver. 2-homer game for Garver in yesterday's contest. Good to see him get the bats going. The former Texas Ranger World Series champion last year. Ball 1. 3 RBIs, 2 home runs in yesterday's game, and the win for the Mariners. Fouled back, 1-1. Mitchell off the end of the bat, floated into center field for Mitchell, who guns it down. Mitchell's got the speed out there in center field. 2 flyouts to him here in the third, and there's 2 away for Luis Arias, who is batting $125 on the season. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Outside, a ball and a strike. Astros currently have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. Yordan Alvarez with a 2-run homer. Red Sox Angels scheduled to get underway at 4:07 Eastern. There's a strike, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 to Arias. Ball 2, 2-2. Deuces are wild here for Jacob Junis against Luis Arias. And this one's hit back up the middle. That's a base hit. Luis Arias is the first Mariners knock of the ball game. The 9-hole hitter comes through. And there's a runner on with 2 out for J.P. Crawford at the top of the Mariners order. Crawford 0 for 1, started the game with a strikeout, takes ball 1. Batting just $184 to start the year. Mariners are a team that swing and miss a lot. Strikeout numbers are higher than they would like. 1-0. This ball's hit pretty well into the gap in right center field. Mitchell on the run. This ball is back, and this ball is gone. J.P. Crawford, a much-needed home run, cuts the lead in half. It's 4-2 here in Milwaukee. A much-needed blast for the Mariners shortstop. His first home run of the season makes it a 2-run ball game. 101 miles an hour off the bat. And a couple 2-out hits get the Mariners on the board for the first time here this afternoon. 405 feet up onto that balcony up there. And J.P. Crawford's on the board, 4-2 here in Milwaukee. And now here's Julio. Backdoor slider misses, 1-0. Julio 0 for 1, he struck out in the first. He is still looking for his first home run of the year. One 0 pitch to Julio. Backdoor that time, it clips the zone, 1-1. 1 for 4 in yesterday's game with a base hit. Looking to get going at the plate, 1-1. Breaking ball fouled away, 1-2. 1-2. Julio grounds this one back towards the middle. Willie Adames just got it. And the side is retired, but not J.P. Crawford. He hits a 2-run homer to cut the lead in half. 4-2, Milwaukee halfway through 3.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop.
Willie Adames set to begin here in the bottom of the third against Brian Wu. 4, 5, and 6 due up here for the Brewers. Brian Wu gets a little bit of life from his offense. It's a 2-run ball game again as Scott Service looks on. We're going to see if Wu can get through this third inning and see if the Mariners can keep the momentum with the bats going. After they trailed 4-0 early, they cut the lead in half. This ball slapped foul. And it's 0-2. Balls and 2 strikes to Willie Adames, and it's ripped to the left side. Good snare over there by Ty France, and the throw to first is in time, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
Excuse me, that's Luis Arias over there. Excuse me. 1 away, and now here's Jake Bowers. away, nobody aboard for Bowers, who is 0 for 1. First pitch to him here, misses off the plate. Tigers have a 1-0 lead over Oakland in the third inning down in Detroit. Javi Baez with a home run.
Ball, that's low.
Ball's down 2-0. That ball's in there for a strike, 2-1. Astros still with a 2-1 lead in Texas. Rodon Alvarez, a 2-run homer. Hitters count to Bowers. The 2-1 misses in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike now. In the driver's seat, Jake Bowers, and a swing, and the miss makes it full, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Three and two, rolled over foul. They'll do it again. Three, two. Oh my goodness, again. It was a strike. Call the ball. And there's a walk of Bowers, and now here's Rhys Hoskins, who singled back in the second. The problem with this now is that Wu is hitting his spots, but if you start forcing him to raise up higher, if you're the home plate umpire, that's going to force a lot of balls to do that jump off the bat as he turns it foul, 1-1. And that's not what Brian Wu wants, but if he's not going to get that call at the bottom of the zone, he's kind of forced to do that, which does not go very well for pitchers. 1-1 to Hoskins, and that ball's turned on, hit foul, 1-2. Runner on first here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Slapped the other way down the right field line. Haniger will give it a look, but it falls in there, foul. Hoskins on the ground to short. Crawford to second for 1. Polanco's turn, the double play. And Seattle gets out of the inning. Brian Wu starting to settle in now. And let's see if the Mariners can continue the bats to get going here. 4-2 here in Milwaukee. Back here in Milwaukee for the start of the 4th. Andy Foster and Chris Singleton with you here for Mariners baseball. Seattle trails by 2 runs, a 2-run homer by Crawford last inning. And now Polanco to lead things off here looks to continue the Mariners' success at the plate. Game 3 of this 3-game set, the rubber match between these two teams as Polanco slaps this one the other way. That's going to fall in there for a leadoff base hit. First pitch of the inning, Polanco sends it into left, and he brings the tying run to the plate here in the 4th. And it's represented by Mitch Haniger, a little inside-out swing that turns to gold for Jorge Polanco. So now that'll bring in Mitch Haniger, who is 0 for 1. Representing the tying run at the plate still early in this game. Haniger on the ground left side, deep in the 6 hole. Adames thrown to second for 1. That's a beautiful double play. Well, erase any momentum the Mariners just had. Good play by Adames. So now quickly 2 away, and here's Ty France. Nobody on. France slaps it foul. 0-1. Walk back in the second, so no official at bat for him. The 0-1. France takes a strike, so they get the borderlines, but we don't. I see how it's going to go. 0-2. France rolls it over to the left side. And the throw to first will be in time to retire the side. Mariners get a base hit, but quickly erased by a double play. And it's basically a 1-2-3 frame. Halfway through 4, it's 4-2 Milwaukee. Garrett Mitchell set to begin the bottom of the 4th inning for Milwaukee. He's 0 for 1 at the ground out, but he scored a run. as well.
1-0.
Stays high, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. He reached on fielder's choices last time. That's why it says he's 0 for 1 of the runs scored, because he came around after grounding into a double play up the middle. Or double play ball up the middle, I should say, that the Mariners couldn't quite turn all the way around. 2 balls in, a strike to Garrett Mitchell. Back up the middle, past Wu and into center for a base hit. Mitchell's on base for the second time, and Milwaukee has speed on the bases to start the fourth. Now Andrew Monasterio with speed on over at first. See if he takes off here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Monasterio batting $130. Couple RBIs under his belt. Walked back in the second. Got some help from the home plate umpire. Check on Mitchell over there. The 0-1. Popped him up. Foul territory, Cal Raleigh off with the mask. Has sized it up for out number 1. Now the 9-hole hitter, Bryce Terang, he walked with some help from the home plate umpire back in the second. Another check on Mitchell over there. See if he wants to take off here. Pitch is down, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 for 4 in yesterday's game. See if Mitchell wants to show off his speed on first base over there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is slapped towards the gap, left center field. Long run for Raley. He runs it down. There's 2 away, and Mitchell will have to retreat back to first. Now here's Christian Yelich, who cleared the bases on a 3-run double his last time. 1 run first here with 2 out. First pitch to Yelich is in there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
See if Mitchell wants to take off here. Slide step, ball 1-1. 1-1, strike, called. That time we finally got a call, 1-2. 1-2 pitch inside, and it's even at 2-2. Another 2-2 inside. Runner takes off the throw. Scooped out, but not in time. Mitchell, the stolen base, his second of the game. So now 3-2 with 2 outs. Mitchell on at second. The pitch to Yelich is slapped the other way, left field. Raley gets there. And the Brewers' threat does not come to pass in the fourth. 4-2, Brewers still in the lead. Mariners trying to cut into it when we come back. Cal Raleigh set to begin here in the 5th inning, 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch from Junis here to start the 5th. Wave and a miss by Cal, 0-1. The ball's in, a strike. Raleigh on the ground, left side through the 6-hole and into left, a base hit. So Cal Raleigh gets aboard to start the inning. And the Mariners again will bring the tying run to the plate here. This time in the 5th inning as Raleigh serves it the other way for a base knock. Good piece of hitting there. So Cal gets aboard, and now here's Luke Raley. Runner on first with nobody out. First pitch backdoor fouled away, 0-1. 1 for 8 in the series is Raley. He flew out earlier in the ball game. He's 0 for 1. Blue Jays Yankees now tied at 3 in the 5th inning from Yankee Stadium. Biggio with a home run for the Blue Jays, and Giancarlo Stanton with a home run for the Yankees. 0-1, fouled away, 0-1. Seattle will be in Toronto starting tomorrow for the 3-game set, as they'll wrap up the 6-game road trip with 3 against the Blue Jays. 0-2 to Raley outside, 1-2. 1-2 pitch to Raley, a swing and a miss. 1 away here in the 5th. 4th strikeout. Good pitch there. So a leadoff base hit followed by a strikeout of Luke Raley, and that'll bring Mitch Garver to the plate. Good game yesterday for the former Ranger. He's 0 for 1 here today so far. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. 2 home runs in yesterday's game. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout today. 3 for 12 on the season, including those 2 home runs in yesterday's contest. No balls in, a strike. Outside, 1-1. Yanked, foul, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Garver. In the dirt, 2-2 now. Ooh. It's gone their way all night long. We'll take it once. Full count here to Mitch Garver. With Arias waiting on deck. Cal on, still over at first. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Garver. Swing and a miss on a ball not even close. And there's 2 away. Let's take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The pitch to strike him out. 7 inches of pitch break. Almost 1,900 rotations per minute. And now that'll bring Luis Arias to the plate. Singleton scored earlier on the J.P. Crawford home run. He had a 2-out base hit to keep the inning alive for Crawford, and they were able to cash in. 2 outs for him here again. Runner on first is Cal Raleigh. First pitch to Arias, backdoor slider, gets the zone, 0-1. 0 for 4 yesterday. Arias, they're chasing.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close. No balls and 2 strikes. Arias slaps this one the other way. That's a base hit. Arias is 2 for 2. Good piece of hitting with 2 strikes. And he sets it up again for J.P. Crawford. This time 2 aboard for the Mariners leadoff man coming up with 2 outs. Home run his last time. A chance to drive in some more. Here for Seattle with 2 away. First pitch is down 1-0. 2 for 9 in the series now. He had a hit in yesterday's game. 1 ball and no strikes here to Crawford. Swinging a ground ball right side. This will end the inning.
He's out.
Mariners with a couple runners on base. They strand them there. And after 4.5, it's 4-2, Milwaukee.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat.
The ball's in a strike. Sal Frelick at the plate, and he slaps it foul, 0-2. Inside, watch out.
That ball got him right there.
No balls and 2 strikes, and Frelick gets hit. Contreras inside, 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball.
I wonder if Contreras is going to follow that guy after the game. My guess is probably not. 2-0, Contreras grounds it foul to the left, 2 balls and a strike. Rangers bullying the Astros now, 6 runs unanswered. Alvarez had the home run for Houston to start it. Tavares having a good game, he's 2 for 3. Contreras slaps it the other way, foul that time. Red Sox Angels underway from Anaheim with no score. Giolito versus Canning in that game. Another foul ball, 2-2. Contreras sticks downstairs, full count. Contreras left side base hit. Good at bat there. And there's runners on first and second here with nobody out. And that's going to do it for Wu tonight. Up and down start for Wu. He had the rough inning, didn't get any help from the umpire, and his night is done. Gregory Santos will come out of the bullpen here for Seattle. 5 games under his belt already this year. He's pitched 1 inning in every outing to this point. He's in a little bit of a pickle here. Runners on first and second with nobody out here for Willie Adames, who takes a strike at 99 miles an hour. Santos comes out slinging it. It's 0-1. Adames with an RBI double earlier in the ball game. He's 1 for 2. That came in the first inning of this one. Nothing started early for Milwaukee. Inside 99 again, 1-1. Adames, 375 average with runners in scoring position here. He's got 1 here, runners on first and second. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider. 92 mile an hour slider is deadly, and it's 1-2. Fly ball foul. They'll do it again. Inside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good by Santos out of the bullpen, and there's 1 away and a big at number 1 at that.
The right fielder, James Fowler.
Now here's Jake Bowers, runners on first and second with 1 out. Bowers takes a strike, good pitch, a changeup that time, and it's 0-1. Bowers 0 for 1 in the walk back in the 3rd inning, batting .273 on the season. The 0-1. Runner takes off for third. The throw down there. Cal. He got it. Cal Raleigh with a strike from the plate. Nails the runner at third, and there's 2 away. And now no balls and 2 strikes here to Bowers. A fly ball down the right field line. Haniger drifting over. This ball's got some carry to it, but not enough. Haniger runs it down, and the side is retired. Good job by Santos out of the bullpen. It's still 4-2 after 5.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
Julio set to begin things here in the 6th. He's 0 for 2 with a couple with a strikeout and a ground out. This would be a great time for his first home run of the season. And he takes outside, 0-1. Obi Milner and Bryce Wilson warming up in the Brewers bullpen. 6th inning. Pitch count not a problem for Junis. He's at 61 pitches in the 6th. Julio. Inside out swing to the right side, and Bryce Terang.
Got him.
1 out.
The batter at second base.
For those that concern themselves about the uniform schedule for the Seattle Mariners, they've got a lot of good looks here in Seattle. The series against the Toronto Blue Jays, they'll wear all navy tops and gray pants the entire series. And then the first look at our City Connect uniforms this season will be on Friday back at home against the Chicago Cubs.
1-1.
I know I like the uniform combos that the Mariners throw at them. I love these teal uniforms. They look great at home when they wear the white pants with them. They look good on the road as well. I don't think Seattle really has a bad uniform. Their Sunday cream uniforms are one of my favorites as well. 1-2 now to Polanco.
At the ball.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Polanco inside out fouled. They'll do it again at 2-2. Polanco, good at bat. Fouls another one away on 2-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the 6th. 4-2, Milwaukee has the lead. 2-2 to Polanco, a swing and a miss. Tied him up inside, and there's 2 away here in the inning. Slider started all the way on the outside part of the plate, comes all the way in to get Polanco. Now there's 2 away, nobody on for Mitch Haniger, who gets a backdoor slider and sends it right back up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Mitch Haniger. Backdoor slider, he sat on it and served it right back where it came from. And a 2-out base runner here for Seattle, and the tying run will come to the plate, represented by Ty France. First pitch here to France, slapped the other way. Good play by Terang. And the throw to first will be in time to retire the side. Mariners strand 1. And halfway through 6 here in Milwaukee, it's still 4-2 Brewers. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Rhys Hoskins will begin when we come back. Rhys Hoskins set to begin things for Milwaukee. Bottom of the 6th here, 4-2. Mariners trail by 2 runs here in Milwaukee. There's a strike, 0-1. Neither team has scored since the 3rd inning. As this ball is hammered foul to the left, 0-1. 0-2, excuse me. A 103 miles an hour on that foul ball by Hoskins, as this ball misses high at 100 for Gregory Santos. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hoskins fouls it back. Strike 3 call on top of the zone. Good pitch by Santos, who is dealing here out of the bullpen. Second strikeout. There's 1 away here for Garrett Mitchell, who's 1 for 2. First pitch here to
Now
Mitchell.
1-0.
This is downstairs. 1-0. 2 for 4 is Mitchell. 1 ball and no strikes. Mitchell takes a strike at 99 miles an hour. 1-1. Ball and 1 strike here to Mitchell. Yanked foul to the right. They'll do it again, this time at 1-2. Santos looking for back-to-back strikeouts.
Ball
Here
2.
to start the inning, and he misses high. 2-2, 99 miles an hour. Red Sox Angels still scoreless in the 3rd inning as this ball's hammered right center field. Long run for Julio. This ball is backing off the top of the wall. Mitchell into second with a 1-out double. And the Brewers are in business here in the 6th. That ball is loud off the bat. Andrew Monasterio now at the plate,
0-1.
takes a strike, 0-1. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored, 2 for 6 in the series. Runner on second here with 1 out is Mitchell, who's having a good game. There's a strike painted on the inside corner, 0-2. Foul back, slaps that one, and it's still 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Off the fist. Fly ball into left center field. Long run for Julio, who runs it down. Look at the range out there by Julio, and there's 2 away here in the 6th.
Now back.
Defense isn't a problem for Julio. The bat has been so far to start the year. Now here's Bryce Terang, runner on second with 2 out. First pitch from Santos outside, 1-0. Terang fouls it back, 1-1, 100 miles an hour at the top of the zone. Santos trying to strand the runner at second. Mitchell is inches away from a home run. He hit it off the top of the wall. And now Terang is behind 1-2. The 1-2. Strike 3 called outside corner. Gregory Santos erases the double by Mitchell and strands him at second. We're heading to the 7th in a 2-run game. Cal Raleigh set to start things here in the 7th. 6, 7, 8 hitters to up for Seattle. They trail by 2. It's 4-2 here in the 7th as Raleigh takes outside 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Raleigh on the ground towards shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luke Rayleigh.
Now that'll bring in Luke Rayleigh, who is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout so far here tonight. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Inside 1-1. Mariners trail by 2 here in the 7th. 1 out, nobody aboard. Rayleigh down the right field line. Long run as it hooks into the corner. That's foul. Rayleigh tries to straighten it out here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jacob Junis dealing. And Rayleigh grounds it to the right side. Reese Hoskins, 2 away. Back-to-back groundouts to start the 7th here for Seattle. Mitch Garver 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. After 2 home runs in yesterday's game. First pitch to Garver stays high, 1-0. Little dribbler in front of the plate. That is a fair ball. Contreras off balance, got it. A 1-2-3 inning for Junis, who is dealing. 7th inning stretch here in Milwaukee, 4-2. Brewers have the lead. Tyler Saucedo will come in and take over for Seattle after a good job out of the bullpen from Santos, as Saucedo looks to continue that success. 5 games under his belt this year, 7 innings pitched in those 5 games. He has yet to allow a run. And he'll have the top of the order to deal with, starting with Christian Yelich. Cleared the bases on a double way back in the 3rd. That score has held out since then. No balls in a strike.
0-1.
Slap foul, 0-2. Grounded foul to the left. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase it out of the zone, and that's a strikeout for Saucedo to start his outing here this afternoon. And there's one away here for Sal Freeland. Hit by a pitch back in the 5th. He's 0 for 2.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood sweat.
1-0.
Well, this is outside, 1-0.
Hey. Two
2 balls in, a strike. Hitter's count now here to Freeland. Two and 2. Downstairs, full at 3 and 2 now. On the ground, back towards the middle, backhanded there by Polanco, and the third and first is in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Saucedo so far here. Now here's William Contreras outside, 1-0. Off the fist, popped up foul, 1-1. Sun's starting to shine here back behind home plate here in Milwaukee. The 1-1. Contreras pulls it foul, 1-2. Popped him up shallow center. Julio sizes it up, waits for it to come down, and he's got it for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning produced by Saucedo. Mariners trying to get the bats going, trailing by 2 as we head to the 8th. Joel Payampas will get the start today, or will take over, for Milwaukee against Luis Arias, who will begin. Arias takes outside, 1-0. Slap foul to the right, 1-1. Swing, and that's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Eight inches of pitch break, over 2,000 rotations per minute. First pitch here to J.P. Crawford. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Crawford, a 2-run homer back in the 3rd inning. That is the latest scoring for Seattle. Neither team has scored since the 3rd inning of this one. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 away. And now here's Julio Rodriguez, who is 0 for 3. Grounded out back in the 6th. Nobody on, 2 out for him. Julio trying to get it going at the plate as he takes his strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 in there, nothing in 2. Triumph's trying to strike out the side here. The 0-2 in the dirt.
2 strikes. 3.
Swing and a miss. Triumph's just struck out the side in the 8th inning. As Seattle just continues to wave and miss. 4-2, halfway through 8. Stanek got the flow going here in Milwaukee. He will take over the pitching duties here for Seattle. 5 games under his belt. 4.2 innings pitched, a 3.86 ERA. His job will be to hold the Brewers where they are right here, and hopefully the Mariners can get a chance in the top half of the ninth to try to at least tie the game. Willie Adames set to begin 4, 5, and 6 as he pounds in a fastball at 99 miles an hour right down the middle. Gabe Spear warming up in the Seattle bullpen. Oh, 1, slap foul. 0-2 to Adames. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Sun's starting to creep right over home plate. As it's fouled away at 0-2. Hopefully the sun doesn't creep too far over home plate to where the Mariners will have a hard time in the top half of the ninth. Stanek trying to make quick work of the Brewers here. 4 balls and 2 strikes against left foul. 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Got him to chase it out of the zone. And that's out number 1. 4 straight strikeouts if you go to Seattle's at-bats, and now here's Jake Bowers. Rangers all over the Astros, 10-2 the score. After it was 2-1 Astros for a little bit, there's a strike pounded in by Stanek. 3-0 Angels have the lead over the Boston Red Sox in the 5th inning. Drury's got a couple RBIs for Anaheim. No balls in, a strike, slap foul, nothing in 2.
That's a ball.
Ball downstairs, 1-2. Inside, watch out. That's the second time Mariners have plunked a batter with 2 strikes on him. And now here's Rhys Hoskins. 1 on with 1 out here in the 8th inning. First pitch to Hoskins takes a strike. 97 miles an hour. 0-1. Hoskins 1 for 3, the former Philadelphia Philly. Stands in here for Milwaukee. The 0-1.
Nope.
Misses
Ball
down. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase that nasty slider out of the zone, and it's 1-2. That's apparently Hoskins' #1 fan out there. See if Ryan Stanek can upset him here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away here in the 8th. 2 strikeouts now here in the inning for Stanek. And there's 2 away here for Garrett Mitchell, who's had himself a good game. 2 for 3 with a double and a single, and a run scored as well. He hit one off the top of the wall his last time to the plate.
Safe, he's in.
Check on the runner over there. He gets back in safely. Sun creeping over home plate now.
Ball, that's
High to
upstairs.
Mitchell, 99 miles an hour, 1-0. Mariners will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the 9th, trailing by 2 runs. Mitchell slaps it foul. 1-1 now. Ball and a strike. Mitchell in the air to left field, sending Rayleigh back. Gives this one a ride, but not deep enough. The ballpark cords it. And here we go. Last chance for the Mariners. They need 2 runs to tie in the top half of the 9th with the heart of their order coming up. Substitution here coming in for Milwaukee in the 9th inning. Their closer will come out. They're trying to close this baby out. The closer will be Devin Williams. 3 games under his belt. He's 0 for 2. So he's got a couple blown saves under his belt so far this year. Let's see if the Mariners can make it 3. Jorge Polanco stands in to lead things off for Seattle. Trailing by 2, Seattle needs a bloop and a blast. Swing and a miss by Polanco to start it off. 0-1. Lefty versus righty in favor of Polanco here. The 0-1. Back up the middle. There's the start. The bloop into center field. And the Mariners will bring the tying run to the plate here in the 9th. And out first will be represented by Mitch Haniger. Polanco serves it back up the middle for a base hit. Mitch Haniger representing the tying run at the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Haniger 1 for 3, singled back in the 6th. Polanco leads off the 9th with a base hit, tying run at the dish. Backdoor got the call, my goodness. 0-2. In the dirt,
2 strikes.
Polanco on his way to second, he's in there. So now the double play is out of order, and the Mariners have a runner in scoring position here in the 9th. Good read by Polanco. Once that ball got spiked, he took off. And a runner in scoring position now for Seattle. Runner on base at second, tying run still at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Haniger. Right side, foul. They'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Stays high to Haniger, even now at 2-2.
Count.
Swing and a miss. Another chase out of the zone by Seattle. One away. And now Ty France. 0 for 2 with a walk back in the second inning. Tying run still at the plate. Here for Seattle. Breaking ball in there. Nothing in one.
0-1.
Right side. Hoskins has got it. Polanco will move up to third, but the Mariners are down to their final out. France grounds out. Mariners down to their final out here this afternoon, and it's up to Cal Raleigh, who represents the tying run at the plate. Mariners down to their final out, runner on third. Tying run at the plate. First pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes to Cal, who is 1 for 3. See if the big dumper can come through. The 1-0. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. That's a base hit. Polanco will come in to score. It's a 1-run ball game. And the tying run's on base here with 2 out. Cal Raleigh, the RBI single. And it's 4-3 here in Milwaukee. And the game will continue. And the go-ahead run now comes to the plate. Tying run on over at first. See if they pinch run Raleigh here. They will not. They'll keep him in. And here's Luke Raley. Tying run on over at first. Go-ahead run at the plate. First pitch to Raleigh misses outside. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Raleigh slaps it fouled on the left side. 1-1. Fouled it away, and now Seattle's down to their final strike. Tying run on over at first, represented by Cal Raleigh. Luke Raley at the plate trying to protect. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Inside, 2-2. And the deuces are wild here for Devin Williams. Deuces wild here. Tying run on over at first. The 2-2. Swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again. In the dirt, full count. Garver waits next. So Raleigh will get a head start off of first. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Luke Raley. Strike 3 called. Fastball right there. Ends it. The Brewers win the rubber match of this 3-game set. They take this series 2-1 over Seattle. They won games 1 and 3. And the Brewers win it. They got some help in that 3rd inning. And that's all she wrote from Milwaukee. Mariners lose 2 of 3. It was a pretty entertaining game. Seattle made it interesting and late, but the Brewers are able to hang on and win it over Seattle. The Mariners will travel to Toronto tonight and take on the Blue Jays tomorrow for game 1 of a 3-game set. Final score 4-3. Brewers hang on to win this one over Seattle. We will see you tomorrow from Toronto for Mariners Blue Jays.